Today's story is Stone Soup. Once upon a time, a traveler was traveling. But the traveler couldn't eat food for several days. Meanwhile, the traveler stopped by a small village. The traveler thought he could get a meal there. Can I get a meal here? I starved for a long time.
Oh my!
I don't have food for you.
We don't have food.
The villagers, who were not generous, didn't give anything to eat to traveler. Then the traveler made a cool trick. I have a magical stone that makes delicious soup. If you lend me a big pot, I'll make delicious soup for everyone. That's how the traveler put stones in a large pot and started boiling. And it started boiling for a long time. It's still good, but I think it'll be better if there are onions. Then a villager gave onions to the traveler.
Here's some onion. Put it in the soup, please.
The traveler, who was boiling onions in the soup, said after boiling the soup for a long time again, "No, it's good right now, but if there's meat and carrots, it'll be the best soup." Then the villagers brought the ingredients that the traveler said.
It's no big deal to give this riddle.
I hope the soup is delicious.
Right.
Like this, travelers got a lot of ingredients little by little from the villagers, and the soup suddenly had a lot of ingredients. And the traveler's soup was completed. There were a lot of ingredients in the soup, so it tastes wonderful. Traveler and villagers shared delicious soup and became happy. Everyone, thanks to you, I ate delicious soup. Always be happy.
We villagers are all happy because of you, traveler.
Please come back someday, traveler.
Goodbye.
Traveler and villagers shared what they had and ate delicious soup. It is hard to share big things, but if you share a little bit together, you can get great happiness. If you, who listen this story, share what you have with your friend, everyone will be happy. Today's story is 3-Year Leech. Once upon a time, an aged man lived in a village. Aged man loved to take walks, so he used to take walks near his house. Then one morning, while taking a walk, aged man rode over on a 3-year ridge. The ridge was famous in aged man's village as a ridge that could only live for 3 years if it fell.
Oh, I'm going to die soon. I only have 2 more years to live. I'm so worried
was so worried about her husband. She called a famous doctor in the village.
Oh, doctor! My husband is suffering from rolling down a 3 years reach. Please check my husband's suffering carefully.
No matter how I look at him, there doesn't seem to be a bad spot. I don't know why your husband is suffering. The famous doctor can't find bad spot on aged man's body. It made aged man and his wife even more concerned. However, a girl who heard the news of aged man visited aged man's house.
I heard that you fell from the 3-year reach, right? I have a good way to heal your pain. Oh, I don't know what is right, but just make me better. I'm so unwell. I'm going to die in 3 years.
So the girl took aged man to the front of the 3-year reach, and she was suddenly telling aged man to roll several times on the reach.
Oh my god! I thought you know good way for him, but you keep telling sick people to roll. This won't work. The legend of the 3-year reach is true that you can live another 3 years with each roll. So if you keep lowering, you will live longer.
Aged man listened to the girl and started lowering down the ledge. How many times did he roll? Suddenly, he laughed.
As you said, the thoughts of living 3 more years every time I roll makes me feel so comfortable. Thanks to you, I'm healthy now.
Aged man, who became healthy again, lived happily with his wife for a long time. Like this, aged man thought it was bad to fall from a 3-year reach at first, so he got sick. But after listening to the girl's advice and thinking it was a good thing, he was able to be healthy again. Have you ever seen things that you thought were bad things turn out to be good things in a slightly different way? Everything can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you make up your mind. Today's story is poop Jjigae. Once upon a time, old man and old woman lived deep in the mountains. They lived by selling firewood. They were happy, but they didn't sell much firewood, so they were very poor and starved often. One day, old man went deeper into the mountains to cut down the trees.
Oh my, what's going on? Why do I want to poop at time like this?
The old man was very annoyed because he had put down his bundle and his axe and was about to start chopping wood.
What should I do? It's too far away from home to go to the bedroom.
The old man had no choice but to poop on the spot. It was refreshing, but he didn't know where to throw away the poop.
Oh, cool. I made a deep poop. By the way, where should I throw this poop away? I don't know. If I throw it away in the stream, it'll flow away on its own.
The old man left the poop with leaves and threw it into the stream. Then the poop floated on the water and floated down. This stream was flowing in front of old man's house, and old woman was doing laundry in the stream.
Oh, I'm tired. Oh, but what is this? Something is putting down there.
The old woman found something left in leaves and took it out of the water. And there were leaves and soybean paste.
Oh, it's soybean paste. The guy knew that there was nothing to eat at home, and he was good.
The old woman went home with joy and began to cook 된장찌개. And the old man came back home in the evening.
Honey, I cooked delicious 된장찌개. Go ahead and eat.
Yeah. This 된장찌개 tastes like poop. What did you make 된장찌개 with?
I doing laundry in the stream. I found soybean paste wrapped in leaves to float in the water.
Oh my god! There's my poop!
Those of you who heard this story would have thrown away the dirty things easily like the old man. But if you don't put the dirty things in their place, one day you might get them back like the old man. Today's story is The North Wind and the Sun. Once upon a time, a traveler was traveling, and the North Wind and the Sun were watching the traveler travel. And the North Wind and the Sun were arguing over who was stronger.
Hey, son, I'm stronger. You're weak.
No, North Wind, you are weaker than me. Look at my strength.
Then let's decide that the person who take up the clothes of the traveler over there first is the stronger one.
Okay, North Wind.
I'm going to take up the traveler's clothes first. So let's watch.
As the north wind blew coldly, the traveler suddenly felt cold. But as the north wind blew harder, the traveler buttoned his clothes to keep him warmer. Why is the weather so cold all of a sudden? If I don't dress warmly with more buttons, I'll catch a cold.
I'm exhausted. Oh my, the traveler buttoned up. I failed.
I'll take off traveler's clothes now, so look carefully. The sun watched the cold traveler and gradually began to shine warm and gentle. The sun's light made traveler really warm and hot, and the traveler finally got healthy under the warm sun. It suddenly got cold, and suddenly it got hot. It was really cold to the death when it was cold, but when it was warm, it was sweet and warm. I have no choice but to take off my jacket under this warm sunlight. Like this, the traveler undressed his outwear and went a little further and threw it away. The warm sun beat the cold and strong north wind, and the traveler was able to take off his outwear and travel under the warm sunlight. I'm the sun, so I hope I can help more people and give them a warm heart. Those of you who hear this story may show a cold and strong attitude to your friend, or may show a warm attitude to your friends. If you hang out with your friend with a warm heart like the sun, rather than a cold and strong attitude like the north wind, you will be able to get along better with your friend. So today's story end.